So here I am after playing Xdefiant for a while now. I've got myself adjusted to it, and I thought I'd give my first impressions over it. Xdefiant is a free-to-play game by Ubisoft, and it shows. It's very decent gunplay. It's meant to be a rival to COD, and I'd say some form of Overwatch, with how the operations and that have different abilities. Xdefiant is a faction-based game with abilities, so I'd say it's some sort of a hero light shooter. Factions are coming from the previous Ubisoft games, so you have the Cleaners from Division, Phantoms from Ghost Recon, Libertad from Far Cry, Third Echelon from Splinter Cell, and DedSec from Watch Dogs 2. 4 of those being locked at the time, with the 5th being DedSec locked for current time. You can either unlock it via mass grinding or by paying money for it, which paying £8 real life money. Grind on the DedSec challenge is a bit of a grind. I estimate you'd probably have to grind between 30 to 35 challenges to even think about unlocking it, or again you can skip it via the paywall. Each faction has 3 characters with perks, although unfortunately the characters in each of the factions don't actually differ, as the perks and abilities are actually inside the faction itself instead of the characters. Now, I actually quite enjoy the factions. They're actually quite unique. Each different faction has a unique announcer, and I assure you that the announcer will actually berate you and will tell you to pack your bags if you're not doing very well or if the match is nearing its end. Now, coming on to the gunplay itself. Gunplay comes with 5 ARs, 4 SMGs, 3 shotguns, 3 LMGs, 2 DMRs, and 2 sniper rifles. 5 sidearms and 5 utilities, each of the weapons having their own level system and own customizations with skins, attachments, charms, stuff like that. I actually quite like it. I wish there could be more weapons, but at the current time, obviously with the game being in pre-season, it's, they're due for 4 more factions this year, so I'm quite looking forward to see what they're going to turn out with. Coming up with the maps and modes, I actually quite like the modes in there. You've got Occupy, which is basically just Overwatch's control the zone. Your Domination coming from Call of Duty. Zone Control, which is basically just, hold your zones. You've got Domination as well. You've got one called Hot Zone, which is like basically shoot the man, get the hot potatoes, stuff like that. I quite like them. Maps are coming from previous Ubisoft games, so stuff like Libertad, Far Cry, I think it's coming from all the factions. I actually quite like them. I think the maps are quite well designed. Nice sort of space to them. I've had some really nice firefights, close range, long range in them, and all sorts. Overall, I'd say this game is a good 6-7 out of 10. I think this game has good potential. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do next after the pre-season when the next game comes out during the year. Now, being obviously a free-to-play game, to make its costs, I'd say, are a bit too much. I mean, to pay for a character skin, you're looking at about £6 to £8. Some of the legendary skins sitting at £10 plus. Same with some of the weapon skins and emotes. They're definitely going a bit towards more sort of like a ouch more than a maybe I'll think about it. Obviously, again, Ubisoft being Ubisoft, you can pay up to like bloody £58 to get a Founders Pack Ultimate, which includes the Season Pass, the Watch Dogs faction, and some coins. You don't actually get a lot of coins, though. You only get about 5,000 for the highest ability, and that's, considering what you can pay, that's not great in my eyes, but I'm not really one for microtransactions, but that's just me. Overall, like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing what they've got with this game, and I'm looking forward to see where this goes next.